Hi, my name is Duckwing, and I'm a professional YouTuber, and I'm from Collins Hill Park. Welcome to my 137 exercise training video on your mark, get set, go! There comes the baseball field. The Eagle softball play baseball. Public use allowed. Organized play by permit only. They are now inviting you to the game. Um, um, this is the trail to start with. It's hot and sunny today. Hey, it's the pink bicycle. Please do not litter. The trail is cool, so there comes the blue and green playground that stands between the two baseball fields. So there comes the green trailway towards the direction. There's the rules of play. The fifth field coming soon. So it's nice to play with a baseball with some games. The slideway and the pathway to work it out. So let's continue working in a trail. The little girl is playing. There are some logs shown within the playground. There comes the bathroom. We are in a game of baseball. It's the third field of Eagle season. And yeah, windscreen factory. There's some wind coming out of the playground and to the sign. This is Eagles territory where we defend the hill, the baseball Collins Hill. The boy is drinking and playing. There comes the bathroom to go within the yards of the trail. So there comes the table, and we are going nearby the baseball field. We are in a game of baseball, so we are continuing to keep up with tracks of baseball as long as you are keeping out alive. So we are playing nearby the baseball fields to go, and there's the stairway baseball game. So there's comes the baseball to go within the track. Next, the Eagles baseball. There's some light going on. The baseball game is playing as usual from the Eagle Stadium. There comes the green trees that stand with the pitches. So they are playing a baseball game. So the scores are up, and we're nearby the baseball field. We're in the rookie pitching session. Permit use only. Field 2. We are on the championship baseball games. It's hot outside and it's sunny. It's good to continue with the exercise lessons so they could keep up with the trail as long as you're possible to go. Oh, oh, oh. It's from the Parkway Trail, so they're getting the game on the way. So let's look. There's the open interior stick, the gate that's nearby within the trailway, so it can be helpful to go and keep alive. I, I'm on the way to the trail yard, so there's some nuts outside. I, and there's some trees within the arena. Uh, it could help our pollution to go on. There comes the car that you'll be excited to go on. There's some brown logs that could play within the trail. You know, there's the game of volleyball. Oh, that's then next to the trail with some lakes beyond the trailway. There's some parking areas to go near the trail. So I want to continue walking down. So it would be helpful uh, here on the way to the finish line. Let's see the signs to help out. Here's the volleyball. Here's the picnic table. Oh, and there's some cars with it. And it could help others. So Gwinnett County wants you to pick it up. Up there comes the bigger trail to go. There's some lakes within the game. And they will continue walking nearby. The tree is on. Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Thank you.
It's great. It's nice to meet her the first time. Keep your part clean. You to pedestrians on your left. So there comes the volleyball game, the pavilion, the playground, and the basketball court. So the basketball players will keep on playing with the trail as long as you're on the tracking areas. So it's hot and sunny within the trail yard, and there's the tree trunk that's there, and there's the wind flowing out of the grass. Uh, There's the Sydney game of volleyball, and a greenhouse that plays within the 3 yard. So there comes the game of volleyball and some the, the camping in, with the greenhouses. It's too hot for the summer to go within the park. I'm continuing to go and stand within the houses. It's in the backyard game of volleyball. So they are nearby the basketball game and they're nearby the bathroom. So let's keep up with the falling acorns and the nuts within the hands of the trees by the squirrel. So they would help others to play and win all the basketball games from coming to the bathroom. So I'm helping out with the tiny bridge to go within the trail yard. There's the gate that enters near the tree and want to keep walking as long as you're on a possible route. route. There's the boy who comes out of the car to return.
He's in the car.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
It's great. It's nice to meet you. They're coming to the bathroom the first time ever. We're in the greenhousing area. There come the tables. Permit parking only. Tower zone maximum fine $500. There come the doors, the gateway. They're doing a toy lesson. The bubbly clowns to go within the tree. There comes the headway up the trail. So they're coming back upstairs and could help out the games and lovers. So here comes a pyramid to come along. Oh, oh, oh. Here comes the stairway to go around. So they will keep it on as long as you're on the possible getaway within the trail. So it could encourage others. There comes the stairway and moves within the bridges. Is so there. Here comes the flowers. I want to go inside within the trailway of the tree. There are some acorns nearby. The wind is blowing near the trees. And there comes the black bridges to go within the sides of the grass yard. There comes the big lake. So they would keep on going to return to the sticky game of the black bridge to go nearby within the houses. Yes, yes. There comes the lake, a big lake that appears within the houses. So they could help us within the playground of the brown camping area. So there's the big flower. There's the big sand to go where the clown people play along. So there's the brown and green playground. That's a little with some sticks and arenas to go. There's the rules of play near the playground. There's the picnic tables again. So they're coming back at ya. So we are continue playing nearby. So there's a piggy he had. So it's coming to the gators. Hi, how are you? It's doing great. So the pavilion is reserved. So it's coming near the trees and the logs. So it's returning. So please don't feed a waterfall and please do not litter. It's coming back near the house. So they will come back within the house yards. So please do not litter. There's some boat going on the lake, and there's even the goose who stands near the lake, who's standing nearby. The wind flows over the tree. It is great to continue going. In, there's some wind that is flowing over the trees. So there's the goose who plays within the hands of the lake. There's a little bit of the boat. So it's time to go back to the repositories of the house where they begin. And there the parkway. So there comes the big lake and going in the trees. There's the sewer that flows, and there comes the table that also flows over the bird yard. Or it's going back. Back, back. There comes the nuts again. It is time to return home, and wait for you to come back. There's the logs, and there's the trees. So it's going upstairs that we are heading back to the car. And there's some leafless trees that appear next to the playground. And time to go back within the lakes. So there's the authority to return, and there's the time where more lakes appear within in the lake yard. There's a big lake, a big pond to go back, and there's a fun game. So I hope I want to return. Please don't feed our waterfall, and please do not litter. So I'm pleasing to wait out that there comes the bigger trees to go home first, and there comes the way to return. And there's the sand and soil. There comes the game. So I'm going to come back the first time we enjoy it. So we ever met in the first place. So I'm going to return home first. There comes the lake in our lessons. And we are heading back. They are fishing. They are always the trail to go. There's the big lake to go. Oh, the first time. And there comes the bigger lake to stick around. So they were going back to the columns. So the first time they were regaining the trees. There's the river that flows across. There's the big tree that comes. There comes the sign instead. They are within the logs. So they're coming back to the fence. So they're near the end of the lake. So please don't feed our waterfall. Please people feel like you're feeding can help keep our water alive while and they're fishing the first time. So they're coming back the first time. So it's continuing to go back. There comes the big row across the signs. There comes the columns. There comes the time to return. There comes more columns to come back. And there comes another playground to go. There comes the trees. So Pavilion resolved boy or girl decision by the games so they could help them to go back nearby with the stairs. So they wanted to go back home the first time. So I am planning on to leave the first time we ever went and come back to the field of depths so they would make a regular day to go back. There's some wind going across us. Hi, how are you? It's been great. It's nice to meet him the first time. So it's returning. There comes the sand, and now I'm returning the first time we ever go. Oh, there comes the way to go back home within the trees. There comes the volleyball again, and now we're heading back home. So there's the garden to go along, and there's more trees flowering along. There comes the big trees at it again, and now there's coming more yellow flowers appear within the tree. So I'm going to return back home to where they all started. And there's the big lake to come at it again. So I'm returning near the houses. So I'm going to return first. I want to go back home as soon as you can. This is the end of the two-part video encouraging the park of the trails. So I'm going to come back home the first time we are ever doing. There comes the sewer again. There comes the greenway. The yards Hearts. Alright. Hi. How are you?
Fine.
It's nice to meet her the first time again. And so I'm coming back. There's the logs again. So for now, bye. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.